Hey guys, Rock and Roll back with some more Hero Colosseum, and today we are going to be taking back the world record from Rubes Cubes, who took it from me a while ago because he was on PC and I was obviously on PS4. I now have a gaming laptop, so I can challenge and reclaim my crown. I'm pretty confident I can do this in... I'm aiming for 50 minutes. He did it in 52. 50 is pretty reasonable to shoot for, I think, just because he was using a one across the board strategy throughout all of it, and basically I'm pretty sure that all the way down to where's the battle I'm thinking of, this one, I think all the way down to here I can one shot. This one is dodgy because Frost, if he puts himself down and hits Vegeta, then we won't one shot. After that, I'm not too sure. Probably from this point, I will just go for one across the board to play it safe. But anyway, we will jump in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right. I just hope that Live Split is working this time, because it didn't want to on my test run, but hopefully it will now. As you can see, this is supposed to be attempt 4. That's how many times I've tried to get this to work. And I think this time it does work. It did work on the last one when I tried that, so hopefully that'll work. Anyway, we're shooting for 50 minutes this time. I am considering doing the free battles at some point, but that would be live streamed on Twitch, and I'd need some support, guys, because that's 100 free battles, give or take. That's a lot of free battles that I'd have to sort of battle my way through. I need you guys there to support me and just keep me going, because otherwise I don't think I'd be able to do it. But I've got no plans as yet when that will happen. It will be at some point in the future. I've already had Free Tempest saying he'll stick around for me, so that would be appreciated. Now, this doesn't really matter because I can't kill the Master this turn anyway. I'll only do 5,999. Even though Vegeta would usually do double that, easy. See, we have to leave him with 1 HP. I can't actually kill him until turn 3 when I get my ultimate. Which kind of sucks. That's why this battle is actually the biggest time drain in the entire run. Because it's the tutorial one and you can't skip anything in it. Which kind of sucks. It really, really, really sucks, in all honesty, but, you know, there's nothing you can do. It's only going to take... It took me 5 minutes, I think, on PS4, so I'm curious to see how long it'll take us on PC, because, obviously, guys, load screens, there's night and day in terms of difference, you know. You lose so much time on console because of load screens. They really do just eat through your speed runs. But I do want to do speed runs of other games. I will be doing that over on the other channel, Lord of Layabouts. I want to do a Battle for Middle-earth speed run again of the campaign. Probably the medium. Why did I do that? That's just wasted time. Oh, I'm an idiot. That doesn't waste much, but it's stuff like that that does sort of make a difference if there's a bunch of people competing. I hope there is, after seeing this. I hope a bunch of other people decide to sort of jump in and throw their own runs at this, because it's fun. Be interesting to see if we do get a new update, if there's anything in that could change things up, because there's really nothing that changes the core set of figures. Like in this, you can see I'm running the original Blue Vegeta, who is just invaluable because he hits the Master directly and will kill most of them in one shot. I'm running double Vegito to basically just have power and speed there, and Champa to make them do even more damage. And the Gogeta is just there because I needed one more person. In all honesty, there's nothing more to it. Okay, that's actually the turn I wanted to go first, because then I just go and blow them all away. So, rip Goten. Right, I count the fade. I don't know when exactly I'm supposed to transition it, to be honest, into the next split. I'd say fade to black after the KO seems fine, but I'll probably hold off on the Gogeta at the end just a little bit, just to not take any chances. Right, now we go into Trunks. This will only take us a minute, literally. Because it's a one-shot, and this time I don't have stupid tutorials telling me what to do or stopping me from killing him in one turn. And I can skip. God, this run would be so much longer if you couldn't skip. Like, when this first came out, there was no skip option. So, every one, you would have to watch every attack. So this run would actually have to be done a lot differently if skip was still... if there wasn't skip. Just because you wouldn't be able to get through it as fast. You'd probably be better off running one across the board rather than going for the Vegeta strat, I think. Because you just save that much time. I really hope that I split that properly. No! Silly things like that cost you time. Promoter by night, Vegeta. Alright, so we've just hit 5 minutes according to my stopwatch. I'm relying on that because I can't actually see the splits on screen. So... Alright, come on, Vegeta. Let's see what you can do. You know, apart from die in 5 seconds, because that's what's going to happen. Whoop. I nearly botched that pretty bad. Come on, come on. The speed is insane on this. Like, I'm comparing this to PS4, and how quickly you get through screens is just absolutely nuts. You really do notice the difference. Like, that was 6 minutes. I've already done 3 battles. I hadn't even done Goten and Trunks in 6 minutes. On the original run of this, so... I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. Amazing. I beat Vegeta, yeah. Because Vegeta never gets beaten in anything, does he? No! I keep forgetting I need to go and talk to Bulma to make sure that those are all done. I need to talk to her and get rid of... There's a load of missions that are backed up on her, I think. That I need to do. Because I installed the Hero Colosseum, or Xenoverse 2, and just jumped straight into getting stuff done on that. I didn't really go and talk to Bulma. Just see... okay. Oh, come on, Xenoverse 2, don't do this to me. I think the game has actually crashed on me. Yeah, it crashed. Fuck! Will you start recording again if I just load you up? I wonder if they'd actually accept this even though it's crashed. I wouldn't cut any of it out. As you can see, this hasn't been cut at all. It's still going. The timer's been going and everything, so... Thank you, Xenoverse 2. I really appreciate you crashing on me like that. I'll see. I might as well keep playing through it. If nothing else, it'll make it a YouTube video, so... Right, it's Hercule that I'm on now, isn't it? I've got to... I've got to remember that I'm on Hercule. I could just start again, but you know what? I'm not feeling that. I'm fine with this, you know. If they don't accept it, they don't accept it. Although at this point I will have lost over 1.5 minutes, so... Probably over 2 minutes, actually, by the time I get to the Hero Colosseum and sign back in and everything, so... Yeah, that's not too good. Right. Go up there. Go in here. Hercule. Hercule. We're on Hercule. Remember that. Hercule. Right. Story. Story list. Right, let's try this again, unless you want to crash again. God, I lost 2.5 minutes because of that. Oh, shit. Oh, dear. That's not good. That's not good. It's my fault. I tabbed out of the screen to try and see if I'd been doing the timings right, and that obviously the game didn't like that very much, so that's understandable. I have got OBS running to record this, as well as live split going in this, so it probably wasn't too sort of happy with that. And boom. That was a bad split. That was over a 3-minute split there. I think we might be able to save a little bit of time on Hercule next time. Oh, I'm a spaz. What on earth was I doing? I don't know whether they'll accept that now, if I do submit this. I probably will, just because it's funny. But in my... oh, bollocks. By the way, for anybody who didn't know, I'm not family friendly, so I think I've given that away now. But if you were looking for a family friendly Dragon Ball creator, you're in the wrong place. Come on, Boo. Let us do this. Right, Vegeta go there. Come on. Damn. I only wanted to go first just because it would save one text box showing up with Vegeta, because he's got up second skills, although I don't actually read through them all, do I suppose? It would save a split second. Which, at this point, I don't think saving a split second is really going to do much for me. You know, I wish we could just keep Trunks as that ball for the rest of the game. I mean, that's the most use he's had in Xenoverse 1 and 2 put together. He's been pretty useless, hasn't he? He's been in the way more than anything else. 12 minutes. We got 38 minutes to hit my time that I wanted. I'm not confident. I'm not confident at all. Losing 3 minutes to me tabbing out really has yeah, not done me any favours. Yeah, you've got a bunch of up turn 1 skills, haven't you? Yeah, you're dead. I'm genuinely worried about not go. I think I have to go second all the time, to be honest, just to be sure. I haven't tested Vegeta's damage numbers. I mean, his attack clears 13k once his skills sort of kick in. In fact, I think he breaks 14k, actually. God, I hope I didn't just split that twice. If I did, I'm a knobhead. I mean, I think I kind of am regardless of if I've split that or not, but let's not get into that story. What did we just do? We just did Piccolo, so we need to do Frieza. Yeah, there's no real insightful commentary for this speedrun, just because there's not a lot of strategy to this one. It's first half of it blast them away with direct hit Vegeta, and then it's just one across the board to one-shot everything every turn. Now, the free battles would be different, just because the first 4 or 5 star battles all the way up to there would all basically be Vegeta one-shotting, I think. And then after that, I would have to use other other teams and figures. That was my phone, by the way. I got a text. I thought I put you on silent. Let's just... There we go. I was not paying attention that turn, but it doesn't matter because we won regardless. I just put my phone on silent. It hadn't been on silent. I thought it had been. My bad. The fact that I had it right next to my microphone didn't help either. You just got a big lightsaber noise in your ears if you were listening with headphones, so I apologise for that. Alright, we're just about to hit the 15-minute mark, and we are only here. I say only here, there's 20 battles, I believe. Something like 20 battles, so we're actually doing okay, because the Go 10 one took 4 minutes. Something like that on this. So, you do lose a lot of time early on because of that. You know, a lot of the battles after that take you like a minute and a half. And that's including your loading screens. Alright, come on. Alright, we'll take the 210. Thank you. Now we go second, and you die. Okay, so that basically took a minute to do the Goku battle there. So if you can average, you can say that at least half of those would be just minute-long battles. This speedrun could actually get very, very quick over time. I've just got to keep my eye open for when I hit Frost. That's the one that we've got to be careful on, because, like I say, if Frost goes down in a certain position on the board, it will absolutely cuck my chances of one-shotting him with Vegeta. So I'll basically have to one across the board it, I think. And potentially, I think there's a Vados where she actually has a Vados figure. Or it might be somebody else, I'm not sure. But if she puts that down, Vegeta can struggle to do that as well. It's quite funny, the figures that Yamcha has. Yamcha has basically 3 of the original Meta figures in Whis, Beerus, and that Vegeta. And he's dead. Which he's used to, because he's Yamcha. Yeah, throw Piccolo in there, and that's your 4 top meta figures, and then your 5th one was usually Big Bang Vegeta. A lot of people always used to believe Speed was so good even back then, but it really wasn't important. Let's see, we just beat Yamcha and we destroyed his figures, because, you know, that's a bit uncalled for, to be honest. Feel a bit sorry for the man, but, you know, life goes on. You just have to go and buy some TP medals and get some new figures. Right, this is where we give Krillin a spanking, because he's getting in our way. So we need to beat him up too. He's quite familiar with that as well, so... I wish we had some of the figures the game has. Like, it has some URs for certain figures, and I wish we could have that as well. They're not... They're the same figure, but they just boosted them up so they've got UR stats. I wish we could just do that. Imagine the R Frieza, the Golden Frieza. Imagine him with UR level stats. That would be insane. He would be so good. He's fantastic now. He'd be busted with UR stats. He's got 5k attack. And on the other one, he's got like 6k HP and 2k defense. Seriously, if those freezes, if we could just awaken or limit break all these things up to UR, so they don't need new abilities. They're just that good. Who else would be really good if you could do that? I mean, no, not Slug, because we've got Videl, who's just a better Slug. Other R figures would be really... A Tapion would be very good as a UR. There's not many great R figures, really. Dabura with UR stats would be pretty good, actually, though, when I think about it. There's some of the other R figures, like Turles wouldn't be bad. Raditz would be pretty good with a UR figure. And this is just giving UR stats to current sort of figures that are just Ns at the minute. Because Raditz is another one. He's a N figure with over 5k attack. You know, you give him a UR figure, sort of limit break, and he's going to be hitting Broly numbers. It's ridiculous. Rip TN. Wait, that was... Shit. Yeah, that was right, wasn't it? No eyes for the ladies. And now we're on to Whis. But yeah, there's so many figures I wish we could just boost them up to URs. They'd be so good. The Bardock, the N Bardock that we got, not this update, the update before, that would be a very good UR figure, because he's busted for an N figure. Like, if I did a battle with just N figures, I would take one or two of those Bardocks. He's just that good. Because if he's against stuff that can't do tons of damage, which N figures in general can't, he'd be perfect. Whoops, that was the wrong button. That's the one I meant to press. Alright, 22 minutes in. Still got 24 minutes. What am I talking about? 29 minutes in? I've got ages of time. If I want to hit my 50-minute number. Although, should I give myself a bit of slack because I did lose a couple of minutes because of the game crashing? Alright, come on, Beerus, let's do this. I think this was the original mission where people struggled. Or was it? No, it wasn't this one. It was the Vados one where she uses basically this deck. Because she basically uses much stronger figures, and back then you didn't have a level 99 master, and Beerus would just mess your master HP up. It was pretty brutal, really. Like, back in the day, some of those were rough, we'll say. Some of these battles were pretty rough back in the day. But, I mean, I did the story mode challenge with random figures, basically. And I managed to beat it without using character skills. And I didn't even have them all max leveled. So, I think that was... It's more a case of getting better at the game as well. And understanding it, and understanding what the game is going to do. Because the AI is pretty predictable on its first turn. It doesn't usually follow many different variants. So you can usually predict it pretty hard. That's how you can tell sort of some of the battles that you should be grinding off for XP. Because you know how they're going to place their figures, and you can usually two-turn them. There's something you can one-turn, but it's not consistent. And that's always my sort of priority. It's consistency. Right. Please go for a reasonably high number, thank you. I get worried when it does that. It had all low numbers, and I didn't want to go first. Well. Alright, that's Great Saiyaman 2 beaten. Let's go on to Great Saiyaman 1. There's such a difference in these load screens. You really notice it. You really do notice it. I recognise it because one thing I did do, after Rubes beat me, I did a bit of a side-by-side to see how... at what point I was losing all this time on. Because he beat me by 4 minutes with sort of different strats. And I was keeping up. At this point I was keeping up solely because I was one-turning everything and he was two-turning. And then after we started running the same strat, basically, it was like a landslide where I just kept falling further and further behind and there was nothing I could do to stop it. And ever since that, I've wanted to regain it. I actually tried on PlayStation to sort of beat it again, but I couldn't get close. I was running in an hour or so every time then. After that, I don't know why. I just sort of lost it a bit, I think. We're on to Jarko now. We're pretty far through. We're pretty far through at 25 minutes, or nigh on 26 now. In fact, I think the battle after this was the original last battle. Because the next battle will be against Vados. Or is it Champa? Oh, I can't remember. I think it's Vados. I think it's Vados who we had to fight. And I don't really care what you hit me with, Jarko. It's not going to be enough. I'm not sure what a base amount of HP you'd need to survive these. Because you obviously need a reasonable amount because you're going to get hit several times, but I'm not sure what the exact numbers are. What the max damage you could take. I think you can actually get... You might be able to get one shot if you were very unlucky on one of the later levels, but even then, that would be very unlikely, I think. Right. Oh, it is Vados, not Champa that we're battling. Okay, that's fine. A lot of people struggled on this because Beerus hits so hard and the rest of the team is actually reasonably tanky. So basically what people had to do was kill Beerus first turn. You ran Piccolo down the middle and then 2 heavy hitters on your left to basically try and stop Beerus from destroying your HP. We don't have to worry about that here. The game does have some bullshit character skills though, so that's the main thing I think that killed people in this as well. Beerus hits hard and they've got ridiculously good character skills. I was really, really unsure then if Vegeta was going to have enough, because that was 15,450 HP. So I'm not sure on damage numbers that Vegeta can put out, especially because there's RNG, so you can actually get low rolls, so I'm never too confident. I don't care. I don't care. Skip over all of this stuff. I just want to do the next battle, which is Pan. We're busting out the GT vibes now. God, Pan was annoying in GT. Pan was a big missed opportunity. Then again, GT in general was a big missed opportunity. Like, there was a lot of potential to do stuff right there, and they basically screwed up 90% of it. The good things we got out of it, Super Saiyan 4 is an awesome design, and it's still my favourite transformation to date. And Baby was a fantastic villain. My favourite villain in Dragon Ball. Throughout all of Dragon Ball content, whether it's Dragon Ball Z, GT, or Super, I still love Baby the most. I think he's brilliant. He was just very well written. I find some of the other villains people like to be overrated. I think Cell is quite overrated, in all honesty. He's good, don't get me wrong, but I think he's an overrated villain. Oh, I'm not going to one-shot this turn, am I? Because she's put Super Saiyan 4 Goku over there. Buggeration. That means I can't skip over everything, can I? I don't think Vegeta's got enough in him with that 10% from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Come on. Yes. I knew that he wouldn't have quite enough in him. Super Saiyan 4 Goku with that 10% was just enough to take it under. So I'm glad I didn't gamble. I took the safe option. If it had taken just that one hit, then fair enough. But I did need that counter, so... So basically, after we beat Vados is where we start struggling to one-shot. I think that was a damage range thing, though, with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, obviously, sticking his nose in where it didn't belong. Who's next? Frost, right. This is where we're starting to run one across the board, guys, because if the Frost figure goes down opposite Vegeta, I can't one-shot. It'll just put me super behind as well, so we're busting out the double Vegito combo now. I think the other Champa would be better, because I think the other Champa is faster, but this one will do the job. They've all got speed ups on, so our speed is well over 11k, I think, at this point. Of course, he doesn't put Frost down there. The one time where I actually am prepared for him to stick Frost down, he doesn't. Everything dies in one hit, so... Right, you need to swap out because you've been hit by frickin' Frost, so... That halves his attack and speed, I think. Frost is a really good figure. Frost, I forgot about him. Our figure for Frost would be awesome. Wow, he outspeeds me. Well, that's mighty unfortunate. Luckily, we outspeed because it went for a slow number, so... I think I need to run Videl, or at least run the right Champa in this team to get the best out of it. Yeah, fuck off, Frost. I think Gotenks is next. Sorry, I've started sniffing a bit. I don't know why. Yeah, piss off, Frost. Nobody likes you. You're a discount Freezer. Like, how many people actually care about anything about Frost? Yeah, double trouble. And once again, I'm now sat here wondering whether I've got my my timer right. Whether it's on the right split. If not, it's going to look very funny, but... I think I have. The only thing I could have done is possibly double hit one. So I'll have a split that was like 0.1 of a second. Which I think I'd struggle to beat. How much HP does Gotenks have? 16.4, yeah. We're past the point where I can rely on Vegeta to one-shot. So, we're doing this now. I do wish I had the other Champa, but I haven't put that onto this account yet. I put the wrong one on, basically. The other one is better because it's slightly quicker, and it's better attack, so... Go ahead and just pick a number. I want to kill your figures. Thing is, with everything I'm running, these figures have got more than enough in them to kill. What? How did you not? How? Champa, you fuck up. You fat fuck up. I am really irritated by that. Okay, we get 300 on this one, so we're fine. So while the Vegetos can handle their themselves in this, Champa obviously can't. That's not good. Like I say, I'm running the wrong Champa, so that does excuse him a little for his failures. Next we've got Kaba. Not got many battles left, have we? We've got 15 minutes if we're going to hit my sort of the number I wanted to, and we should be able to, because there's only, what, 4 more battles after this? 4 or 5? So really, right now, we should be at about 31 or 32 minutes. Actually, no, probably a bit more than that. I was probably undercutting or overselling how much time I lost from that crash. Oh no, that needs to be there. Yeah, I think I should have run Videl. When I do the free battles, it would be Videl as the 5th figure instead of Gogeta. Yeah, these speed ties are not good. I'm not liking this at all. Right, that kills all of them. He gets a super, but it doesn't matter because we'll just kill him. Yeah, I'm honestly not feeling tremendously confident with this Champa because it is, like I said, the wrong Champa. I should have sort of got the right one done, but I kind of just wanted to get this done as soon as to have a speedrun up there of me on PC. I nearly forgot to do the split then, so I'm pretty confident that I've probably screwed up my splits completely. Okay, not many battles left. Not many battles left. We can do this. I've still got more than enough time to hit the time I wanted to. Though it's starting to look a bit dodgy. It'll be interesting to see once this is done. It'll be interesting to see how much time I think I could save, beside the obvious that I've mentioned more than enough times already. Oh right, I forgot that you do this shit, don't you? Why did he have to put Trunks in the middle? What a dick. That means he takes less damage to his master now. Okay, we should kill this turn because Vegeta will have had 2 turns of buffing now. Plus all the boosts he's got, so yeah. And there's the 300. What? He lived? How? How did you only do 9,000 damage? You failure. This is a 3-turn. Wow, I suck. Although, I played this run wrong. I'll straight up admit that. I played it wrong. I know what this Vegeta does. He only ever puts 2 figures down, and I played exactly how it wanted me to. That was bad. That's a big hit. 1 extra turn makes a big difference. Yeah, Vegeta, you're a failure still. It doesn't matter what form you're in, you're always going to be a failure. Come on. I believe it's Goku next, isn't it? Oh god, this is a back-to-back fight as well. Shit. I've got him and then hit. I don't know any strategies the other ones employ. I assumed that I would be winning just because of double Vegeta Champa, but obviously not. Man, he's going to put that Piccolo down, isn't he? But he didn't put him on his trigger square. That makes sense. Yeah, I really do wish I had Videl in this because we're getting shafted. Wonderful. Alright, who died? Wow, we didn't lose anyone. That's really surprising, but they've both got very little health left. Yeah, like I say, I've put the team together kind of bad for this. Wrong Champa. I should have really put Videl as a just-in-case as well. But I didn't think I'd need it. I guess that's on me, being a bit too confident. Alright, Hit. Hit is next. I don't think this run will beat it. I think me crashing is actually going to make it so that I don't beat Rube's speed. Because I think I've only got something like 11 minutes. I think it all comes down to how lucky I am with one-shotting. Sort of one-shotting figures. I'm worried about down the centre. Chompa's just not hitting hard enough. But that's not really what this one's here for. This one is more of a it tanks while the others are made to hit harder, so I don't know. I did put the wrong Champa in, so I kind of deserve this. Because this one's only got sort of 7k attack, which is really poor, to be honest. Or has he even got that? I can't remember. I think I duped him into HP, so finally, I'm against Hit. Took long enough. Yeah, he's only got just over 7k attack. It's not good. Shit, Frostodon is on the field. Please tell me we outspeed. We do, but we need the 300, and we're not going to get the 300, are we? Nope. Damn it, my luck. Yeah, I lost my Vegeta off that, which kind of sucks. This is going to be a 3-turner. Another 3-turner. Oh, piss off. So Vegito is dead. Oh my god, are you sick? We could actually lose this battle. How much health does he have? Way too much. Oh my god. I'm actually going to lose this. Nope, we got a retry. Wonderful. Great game. Imagine that. 2 speed ties of getting shafted. This is I've said it before, I'll say it again. I needed Vidal here. Look at these numbers! What the fuck? Well, neither of my Vegetos died. He's gonna be debuffed this turn. You know what, sod it, we'll go with that. Yeah, this battle here has just killed this run completely. Fuck right off! Are we actually going to lose again? No, we probably won't. I say probably, but I don't know. It's getting the highest possible number every single time. This is pissing me off a bit, in all honesty. Are you actually fucking serious at this point? As long as we're faster, we're fine. You know what, we'll throw it because I'm not confident. We're talking about not confident. I've got... Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, I didn't need to throw the Spirit Bomb at all, but... Well, that was fucking horrendous. What on earth was that shit show? Yeah, well, we're not doing sub 50. Oh my god, really? Combination of shafting on speed ties and me bringing the wrong figures, basically. God, I've still got 3 to do. I'm not going to beat Rubes. I'm actually going to lose to Rubes. I mean, this is my first shot, so... on PC, but still. I really thought that I beat him. I really thought I beat him on this one. Maybe I need to stream the next run I try. You know what, let's just throw him down. Chompa's doing absolutely nothing for us, to be honest, so... we might as well run with this. We'd have actually got outspared if we hadn't have run this, so... That Champa is so bad. Yeah, I need the other one so that I can just 2-turn every battle. Just take any other number. Thank you. Wow, that didn't kill Vados. She tanky. Wait, did that take both of them to kill? Jesus. The hell? Okay, I'm not going to argue. There we go, that's enough. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to call it now. Congrats, Rubes. You've still got the record, because this run ain't beating it. But I'm so close to the end now, I might as well see it through. Damn it, man. That hit battle. That just cost me so much time. I've still got 2 to do, because I've got to beat Beerus and then Champa. Or not Beerus and then Champa. Beerus and then Gogeta. Alright, we're going to go with that, and that, because Champa's just not helping us out here. I'll probably lose 2 of my figures this turn, though, after saying that. I'm just so paranoid about speed tests now that I'm just going to lose them. I lost all 3 figures? What the f... Ah, yeah, they have ridiculous HP in this one, don't they? Yeah, my bad. Oops. I actually don't want to go first. Frieza's not going to kill Champa. Beerus isn't going to kill me. Champa, how shit are you? Like, legit, how shit are you? Right, this will be enough. This Champa sucks. He's done literally nothing except disappoint me in this. Oh my god, we lost? This is just falling apart, although I don't think I'm paying as much attention to this as I probably should have been at this point. Right, let's do that so we kill Beerus this time. I think if I was running the other Champa, I'd have put him down and we would, we'd kill. I think, the extra damage that you get from Beerus would be enough, or from Champa would be enough to kill Beerus. Okay, what's the difference? That's the exact same thing I set up last time. You know what, fuck it. Just go with that. Yeah, I remember what made this so hard when I did the story mode challenge. I had no way of getting an ultimate attack because of that Goku. I think the run I actually beat this on, I had to kill the Goku early. So I had to just keep trying until I got him in a position where I could kill him. Right. We'll be on to Gogeta in a minute. I'm actually going to be beaten by my PS4 time at this rate. I think my PS4 time was 56 minutes. And I think that's the best time I got on PS4 as well. And according to my stopwatch here, we're about to hit 54 minutes, so I'm already 2 minutes behind Rubes. To be honest, there's no fun in getting it first time, I suppose, you know. Gives me a few more things to, a few more attempts to try and beat the record. I won't submit it, there's no point. Come on, Gogeta. Let's finish. You know what? We're going to try and go out on, with a bang. Let's see if we can get the counter-attack and one-shot him. That's something I could have tried, actually. I do this on turn 1 and then I throw a double Vegito down the next turn with him. Come on, Vegeta. Counter-attack. Everyone believes in you. You're a fucking failure. To be fair, he will kill now. So, I think this is something maybe I should try next time. Maybe try go all the way through one-shotting with Vegeta. Bloody hell, that's a fast rotation that he's got there. Oh, it had Hercule on it, no wonder. Hercule is just a cheat sheet for speed, basically. Boom! You know what, we beat the PS4 time, so... I mean, there's that. Well, for the first attempt, I'm reasonably happy with that. If it wasn't for the crash, there would have been a bit of a tense moment there towards the end before me throwing completely against Hit. And against Beerus there as well. Like, absolutely through that. So hard. Now, based on this, I am certain that 50 is definitely possible. I did have to retry what? I had to retry Hit, and I had to retry Beerus. So, I think 50 is reasonable. But thanks for sticking around for it. Feel free to laugh at me in the comments for flopping it as bad as I did on some of those ones. Poor deck choice on my part. Throwing in Videl and the other Champa instead of the Champa I used and Gogeta would have made a big difference. But that's for next time. We'll focus on this. That weren't bad. Like I said, I'm not going to submit this to speedrun.com because there's no point. But it's content. It's something to put up there. Hope you guys do try out some of this as well, some Hero Colosseum speedrun, and it's fun. It's fun, apart from when the game shafts you, but apart from that, it's fun. Like I say, don't use this Champa, use the other one. This one is just not good enough. Do I even have that Champa in my box? Let's just... I don't think I do I? No, it doesn't look like I do. Nah. I did rush in basically everything I could to do this, but yeah. Like I say, that Champa out for the other one and Videl to replace the Gogeta. But thank you for watching. If you stayed around for all of this, I do appreciate it. Like I said, go check out some speedrun of your own. If you want to check out leaderboards, go and look on speedruns.com, and if you want the splitter that I used in this, go and download it from LiveSplit. But thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you next time.